Now, after today's hearing, the judge asked the former president to avoid making comments that could incite violence or civil unrest. We've got Rachel Krause joining us in studio tonight. So what else did we learn about these criminal charges today?
Well, Scott, with that indictment now unsealed, we're learning exactly what the DA's office thinks it can prove against the former president. And they're saying that the repayments made to his attorney for those hush money payouts were falsely logged as legal fees. And that's resulting in the nearly 3 dozen charges of falsifying business records.
Unprecedented, and it's an incredibly unique moment. This has never happened before in the United States. It rarely happens in other countries.
After President Trump pleaded not guilty to falsifying business records tied to those hush money payments, we reached out to IU law professor Shruti Rana for some insight. She says the issue at hand is that Trump always maintained he'd been paying his lawyer for legal services, but now
additional facts had come to light that led to this indictment where the prosecutor basically felt that there was enough evidence to show that that money was not going to the lawyer as reimbursement for legal services, but rather was going to the lawyer to reimburse the lawyer for making hush money payments.
Rana says while fraudulent business charges are common, often seen in different business relationship situations,
here the unusual portion is that it relates to election law and elected office, and not just election law and elected office, but an election for the president of the United States.
And unlike many others charged with felonies, the former president was allowed to leave the state. Rana says because of the unprecedented nature of this case and potential security concerns, these accommodations make sense. But she says if a conviction were to happen down the road, it may have a lasting impact on Trump's ability to run for office.
The political implications is obviously the political implications and optics of someone who's been convicted of a crime running for office. And then we would have to wait to see what the conviction was in order to determine how it would legally impact the ability to run for office.
Now, as both the defense and prosecution begin work on the case, legal experts from around the world are watching closely. Rana says today's arraignment will send a message.
It is a resounding statement for the rule of law, because in the United States, we have this idea that the rule of law means that no one is above the law, and that includes the president of the United States. That includes officials at the highest level. The law applies equally to every single one of us, and that's one of the fundamental principles of our nation.
Rachel Krause, 13 News.